Good morning. My name is Alexander David Peter. I'm a practicing figurative sculptor based here in Richmond, California, and welcome to my studio. This video should be the first video in a group of videos about the development and journey of this sculpture, my Apollo and Daphne. It's 24 inches tall, it's presently in clay, and we want to see it in silicone bronze. So along that way, we're going to look at a bunch of the different stages that it's going to go through. We'll start talking about issues of armature, issues of basically pre-planning for the molds that will be made. We'll talk about cutting the sculpture. We'll talk about the molds themselves, the wax castings that will come out of those molds, the chasing that will be done to those wax castings, the modern investment process, and then alloys, and the pouring of the bronze, and eventually patina work. So it should be a very interesting journey, and I hope beneficial to other sculptors and the general public as a whole. So what I plan to do today, right now, is to show you the study, turn the sculpture around, and then basically split that up into future videos. The other thing I want to talk about is the source of the story and what I was actually trying to say with the sculpture. It's, as I said, an Apollo and Daphne. It's really inspired by Ovid's Metamorphosis, which I think any art school student should read. And an Alphonse Mucha poster from 1900. I'll go into some greater detail about some of the source material and images in the sculpture, and we'll get to that in another video. But first I want to show you, this is the study. This is not clay, it's actually a painted resin. And it went through a process very similar to the process that this sculpture is about to go through. Mold was made, diamond cut silicone mold was made, the sculpture was removed, resin casting was made, and I cleaned up the casting and then painted the sculpture. So let me just show you. It's sort of the beginning stages of the concept, and as you can see, there's no drapery there, there's really no portraiture there, and it's sort of a proof of concept, and through the molding process, which my friend did, I learned a lot about how this thing is going to get molded. So without further ado, let me show you the sculpture. So, and then you can appreciate my squeaky easel as well. And there you go.